Okay, so I went out, I purchased the Humminbird ICE 35 series. I read a lot on the internet regarding this unit. I read a lot about the Vexlers, about the Markhams, and everybody kind of has their own favorite, so it was really tough to decide. I decided to go with the Humminbird based on the features it has, based on what I heard from people who have them, and based on the price of it. This unit's under $300, so it's very affordable, and I'm hoping to get a lot of good use out of it. But the main reason I'm doing this video is through the course of looking for information about this, I found a lot of information about the 55s and a lot of information about the 45s. There wasn't as much information about the 35s. So I wanted to do a video so that you guys could have some information who are thinking about going out and purchasing them. Maybe it'll make your decision a little bit easier. First thing about this product, when you buy a Humminbird, it came in a box. It was not assembled, so I had to assemble the product. Very simple. Took me 35-40 minutes tops, going very slowly and carefully. What I found though is that the CD that they provide you, the images in the manual are a little bit small. Downloading the manual off of Hummingbird's website was a lot easier. The images were a lot bigger. It was a lot easier to see the detail. So the first thing about this, obviously, turn it on. So right now it's in the off switch, which is right here. So to turn it on, I'm just going to click it one time. So this is going to turn the Humminbird on. With it not being in the water, obviously it's not going to read any bottom, but it gives you a good idea of a good starting place. Now this has a demo mode with it, and I encourage everybody to explore into that. Turn your unit back off, push in your top dial, push it in, hold it in, and turn your unit on, and now it's into demo mode. Demo mode's really cool. You can go through all the features that the Humminbird has before you get out on the ice. I know that I don't want to be out on the ice and still trying to figure this thing out. I'd rather be catching fish with it. So right now what it's showing is it's showing colors down here. There's green, red, orange, or yellow, whatever you want to call it, and then green again. The way the colors work is red is the strongest, yellow medium, green is the weakest. What I mean by that is the transducer right here is sending sonar waves down to the bottom and back up. When a sonar wave hits off something and comes back, it will determine how strong or how big it is based on how many sonar waves it's putting back. So your bigger objects, your harder objects are going to put off a lot brighter of a color than your weaker objects. Bigger fish, bigger color, smaller fish, weaker color. Now what you're seeing here, the little green thing that keeps swimming up, this is simulating a fish swimming into the area. Right now I can't see my jig on here. I have no idea where it's at. I don't know if I'm near the fish or not. So what I need to do is I need to adjust the gain setting. That's the second button right here. What this is going to allow me to do, this is going to allow me to dial in on my jig. Right now the simulator, it's simulating me catching the fish. So that green line there, that is my jig or my bait going down. I'm bringing it down to a certain depth. Right now it's down about 7 feet. Here comes a fish up off the bottom. Comes up, explores the jig, bites it, you reel 'em in. Now you can adjust the gain even more. If you're fishing for smaller fish and you're using a real small jig head and you really want to get a picture of what's down there, you can adjust the gain again, pressing the gain, and you can really dial in on what's down there and look for smaller objects. So for me this will probably be beneficial. I do a lot of fishing for bluegills, a lot of fishing for, you know, perch and lakes, and it'll be nice to really be able to dial in, and at the same time I do fishing for walleye too, so it'd be nice to be able to adjust that gain back down and really look for bigger fish that are going to be putting off more sonar waves. The zoom feature, which is the top button, by pressing this you can dial in actually to a certain water column. So looking at this, I know that the bottom right here is about 11 feet for the demo mode, and I know that my jig, just because it's the demo mode, keeps stopping in the 7-foot range and the fish is swimming in that area. So what I want to do is I want to zoom in on that area and get a better picture. So I'm going to press that top button and I'm going to turn this dial. These white lines let me know I'm zooming between 4 feet and the bottom. Now when my jig comes back down, you're going to watch it come through here. It's going to be normal size, and as soon as it goes into this zoom area, it's going to get a lot bigger. Actually, I have to turn the gain up. I apologize for that. You can still adjust the gain while you're in zoom mode. So now you can see, now watch when it comes back out of the zoom, it's going to get smaller. See how much smaller it got? That's because I'm not zoomed in on that column of water. To get out of the zoom, you simply press it. Here comes the jig now. Gets bigger. Now to get out of the zoom mode, I'm just going to press that twice. That puts me back into the normal mode where I was before. The noise, which is right here, the noise is to help you out with crosstalk interference between sonars. So you can press that and you can dial up your noise, you can dial it down. When you hear that red beep, you've either reached the lowest or the highest, depending on where you're at. Now the beam feature, which is the bottom one, this is going to change your angle in a sense. Right now it's on a narrow beam, which is a 9 degree. I'm sorry, right now it's on a wide angle. By looking up here at the blue line, I can see that it's a wide angle, so it's reading a 19 degree. That's going to be more beneficial for you in the shallow water. Or to find suspended fish if they're up. If you're fishing in 20 feet and you want to find the suspended fish, you're going to cover more area from your hole in a 19 degree than you will in a 9 degree. So to get to the 9 degree, if I'm fishing in deep water and I really want to dial in on what's down deep, I'm going to press that and I'm going to look at that and I can see that that's a skinny blue line, so that's going to tell me it's in the 9 degree mode. The dial down here, you have 1, 2, 4, and 10 for your settings. Now, the outermost ring, which we're on right now, is for the 1. That goes from 0 to 20 feet. If I turn this to 2, that would be as if I was fishing from 22 to... It's still going to go from 0, but now it's going to 40 feet. So 0 to 40 feet. Now I'm going to go to 4, and that's going to take me 0 to 80 feet, which is the white line in here. Now, there's no line for the 10, which is going to take you down to 200 feet. So what you do is if you're fishing that deep, you click to the 10 and you add a 0 to the outermost ring. So now I know I'm fishing from 0 to 200 feet. Really lets you find, you know, if you're fishing up on the Great Lakes and you're fishing in deep water for certain fish, you can really get down deep with this. So take it back down to the 1 setting here, and all around, I mean, this seems like very, very easy to use. I do encourage everybody to play with this. Another really cool thing is right here with the beam is also your battery indicator. So all you do is press this in and hold it in. You'll hear a beep and you'll see the green line will appear. It'll tell you where your battery is on this full to empty meter. Right now my battery is full. So once again, you just push it in, hold it. Now you see the green line up here. That's where my battery is. There goes the fish swimming by again. Like I said, this seems like a pretty easy thing to do. I'm really excited to get out on the ice with it. I would definitely let you guys know how it performs for me out on the ice, because obviously a demo mode, it should be flawless. Everything was really easy, like I said, to set up. In the back here is your battery. The battery got straps to hold it in. It's got a nice little padded case down here with it to prevent it from bouncing around. The most difficult thing I think about putting this together was pushing the transducer cable into the actual sonar unit itself. It's very tight, and it says don't push it too hard because you can actually break the pins. I know it's in there snug, so I don't think I have to worry about it coming out. Other than that, very, very easy to set up. Simply 2 screwdrivers is all the tools I needed, and it's ready to go. So you know, I encourage anybody who's looking into getting a flasher unit to really weigh out your options. A lot of good ones out there. You know, make a wise decision and then have fun. So be safe, have fun, guys, and thanks for watching.